Feature Friday.
The freshest.
This was very requested. Mariane Osabel. She's a semi-finalist of Tawag Nantahalang.
And we have seen her in a bunch of Queendom performances that have blown us away.
Yeah, so we found this fan cam because I'd like to see what the audience is hearing.
Which is actually pretty cool that we get to
awesome.
hold of this footage.
Yeah, so shout out to everyone who sent us this. Let's give it a watch. It's one of my favorite songs ever made. Over Trouble.
Because it's like a real gig. Because this is a real gig.
They don't mess around.
No, the fact that it's televised is like an added bonus.
I think this was televised.
All right. Wow. Shout out to the keys.
Damn. She sounds very mature.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Notice how no one is fucking talking in that audience.
And they were rowdy before she came on.
Oh my god!
Stop
dude.
before it gets wild. Hold it. Hold that thought. Hold
Damn.
on. The beauty on the delicacy, the beauty on the absolute fine tuning of that phrasing. Because obviously this is the beginning and it's quite sentimental, it's quite emotional. And she's doing such a beautiful job at diction and dynamics. It's like she's really pulling you into this whirlwind of emotions.
Yep.
I find it difficult to actually place in words, describe to you all the difficulty of this, because I give this more credit than the higher belts and the big booms.
Indeed.
Because this is what it's all about, really. The communication, the setting of the scene, the playing with your emotions, the calming of the audience. She has an absolute control of it all.
Well,
it's mastery,
if
man.
you don't garner the control and you don't demand attention from the audience in this sense, in these specific areas of the song, then the belts don't feel as impactful when they do come, and the climax of the song won't feel as important. So this is actually the most important bit of the song, not the arrangements that you were probably about to see. They're the impressive bit, but without this magic you wouldn't
Nothing
get
else,
anything else. Yeah,
nothing else works.
she seems very mature, voice wise. I wonder how old she is. I don't think she's old.
I don't think she's either.
She's very young.
Shout out to this backing vocalist. God. Wow, this is actually pretty wild.
Yeah, I think this was televised. It's very TV vibes. Wow, gospel. This is a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if it was like her ear might fall off with that big ass earring she's got. Welcome to the Philippines. What the fuck? Why? Oh my god, what the fuck? Dude, look, listen to the crowd!
네, 좋아요.
Wow, dude, what the fuck? That's nuts.
Man, oh, it just hurts my brain.
That's actually...
It hurts my brain that people can do that physically.
That was actually insane.
Wow.
It's funny as well. Again, I wonder if gospel in the Philippines is a big deal. This was, Queendom live. Damn, that's what people get when they experience that shit live. That's why I wanted to check out a fan cam, just to get a better understanding, because, you know, you get to see the people standing up, the photographers, the videographers, you know, you get to see production calling the shots and stuff. And
but oh my god,
dude,
what
that's
a
like
performance.
you gotta love the Filipino music industry for that. Like, everyone, I don't know how you get tickets for this stuff. It's probably ticketed, I presume. I don't presume
Maybe
it's the
it's
most
like-
expensive thing.
Maybe it's like a ballot?
Could be a ballot, could be like a lottery thing, like a raffle, not like a lottery thing. But I don't presume it's the most expensive thing, because it's like a televised show.
Yes.
It's meant to, you know, connect the artist with the audience, local fandoms, local fan bases, and things of that sort. So the fact that this is like an accessible concert to go to, if you know where to apply, you know where to get tickets, it's unreal, because that's like insane. That's world class. If you got to experience that live, man, what a lucky human being. That is nuts.
Wow, it's just the
Shout out her, what the
arrangement. The
fuck?
arrangement, the backing vocalists were such a crucial part of that
She's
performance.
26.
What?
Yeah, she's very young. She sounds very mature, very seasoned without damage.
No, she is just so well versed. They're like, this is her playground, and you have come to see her play. Like,
She
this
won
is,
the Clash. That's what she
they
fucking did.
clash.
Yeah, she won the Clash. She was the 4th grand champion of GMA singing competition, the
What?
Clash.
Oh my god, I literally have goosebumps all over my body just thinking about that performance. It's just so phenomenal. The control, the delivery, obviously it was so beautifully done in her range. So I hate to see a performer or a singer that it chooses a song and it's a little bit above their natural range, and then when they go to the belting you can hear a little bit of the struggle, or you can see them pushing towards that, and even though it's beautifully executed, it's never the same as when they are on their natural range. And then because this is what you get out of it, like the most and the best out of the singer, and my god, it's so satisfying to witness something like this. And I also feel like it has a specific type of audience though, like
Agree.
you need to be a bit of like of a knowledgeable person in terms of music
Music
or
head. You need to be a
singing.
music head.
Yeah, to really appreciate the grandeur
This is nuts.
effect of it all.
This is nuts, man. I'm telling you, like, lately I've been sort of watching all these artists that people really,
My
rate
God.
highly, and they have all the millions of dollars in production, and, they're here in the West, and people really love them, and they think, wow, her voice is unreal. I'm like, mate, you have no idea. You have no
Mate.
idea what you're talking about. It's just, you can't blame someone for not knowing. I think you can't blame someone for being ignorant, but instead of blaming them, you can just sort of educate them. But I mean it in the sense of, in a nice way, not in a preachy way.
You can
Introduce them. And if they want to be taught, happy days.
compassionate, man.
And if they don't, leave them, whatever. Let them know. But let them be who they are. But, like, it's hard for someone to have a realistic,
perception.
or reference
Yes.
point, when the reference point here in the West, it's a lot of these pop artists and R&B artists that are primarily studio artists.
The
and that are,
perception is a little tainted, I would say.
yeah, it's corrupted, I call it, because it's actually quite bad. The standard that you have to be considered a good singer here in the West, it's actually quite shit. Like, it's quite low. You don't have to be a world-class singer. Look, man, I'll start saying names because I'm actually tired of not saying names. Look at Dua Lipa, right? Dua Lipa is a fantastic performer live, very charismatic human being, Great for the industry, fantastic. She is not a singer at this level. That's not who she is. That's not what she sells, right? But if you ask anyone, right, because not many people know Mariane, right, unless you're here, subscribe to the channel, or you're part of the Filipino music industry. But everyone knows Dua Lipa. Everyone knows Dua Lipa. So if you compare them, you would think most people would rate Dua Lipa as a better artist, right? As a better. She's such a good singer. She's sold out the O2. She's done this. She's done that. But in reality, technicality speaking, the best art or the best artists are not necessarily the most popular artists, and the most popular artist, not necessarily the best. It's just the most popular. That was quite a confusing way to explain it. I hope you got that. But it's the same, like Ziza. I saw her show. We have, our cousin went to see her live in the O2 Arena. Ziza is an outstanding live show. It really, the production was beautiful. The band did such a fantastic job. She as herself, I think what she is, the product she's become, what she stands for. Again, another pretty woman. Nice texture to some of her vocals. Good studio artist. She writes her lyrics, so that's quite good. Good in the art. She has very good visual concepts. But as a singer, she's not anything at this level, not even remotely close. She's not a technical singer. She's not a belter. She doesn't know how to hold a tune without the effects or anything like that. And that's okay. That's the standard at which the West at the moment, even world music, operates on for some fucking reason. That's where we're at. It's no longer the 70s. It's no longer the 80s. That's Technology has really allowed for something else, for the evolution of art and artistry to change into what it is at the moment. It was impossible to have the types of shows that Travis Scott has with Astro World, and obviously excluding the huge tragedy and the management of some of his shows. He's a bit nuts, but he's outstanding at world building, same as Drake and Kanye West.
And The Weeknd.
And The Weeknd's another interesting one, because I think The Weeknd actually deserves more credit than he gets, because he lives in this era. Where people actually think the guy can't actually sing that well, but he's actually an outstanding.
It's like T-Pain. That's like T-Pain. T-Pain is a joke, man.
Yeah, it's like they're actually, these guys. There are outstanding examples, and that's why we really highlight and we really reward for the little platforms we have, the Harry Styles, the Bruno Marses, the Lizzie McAlpines, the John Mayers. They're a different league of sort of status, but still the same thing. The Arnel Pinedas, the Journeys. There's still a lot of really world-class singing acts out there, for sure, especially live-wise. But the world has really evolved into stepping away from the quality and expectation that you no longer need to be a Celine Dion. You no longer need to be a Tracy Chapman. That you can sell out Wembley Arena just with your guitar, singing Fast Car, and you're such a stable singer with such a difficult and precarious style that you will make people listen. 60,000 mother beep listen to your Fast Car song, just you and your guitar, zero fucking pedals, old school, yeah? Same as Ed Sheeran, another great example of that. But it's really peculiar. Ed Sheeran. It's really peculiar how the evolution of the music industry has sort of happened thanks to technology. And our standards have really sort of become a bit corrupted and distorted and a bit lost. But you're probably tired of me talking about this, so anyways.
Thank you for watching.